Hey everyone, I'm just going to do a quick market update from my previous video. I've got the crypto screener, just keeping a broad overview on the crypto market, the crypto heat map. Again, if money is flowing in or out of different assets, it's important to keep a broad overview on that. If money is flowing out of Bitcoin, typically what happens is the market will go flat, similar to a sideways market like this. And just here's an update just on my previous video. It was around in this area. I saw on the 3 and 4 hour chart we got a golden cross. I figured we finally would have enough momentum to break out of this huge downwards cone. Again, just let's show you what that cone looks like on the large time frame, all the way to the peak and all the way down, slicing down. And on the 3 or 4 hour chart, you can see exactly rejections here, here, here. And then we got strong buy signal on the 3 hour and a golden cross on right here. That's the golden cross right there on the 4 hour on the wolfpack indicator. Now, I took my profit towards the top. I saw on the 4 hour chart. I just want to show you the pink sell signal. This is an overbought signal. Typically that's the RSI right at the top there. Now, I took profit towards the top and I saw this blood diamond come in. I was not comfortable entering another long. I thought we were going to come down and probably retest this massive trend line. But right now we're in a cone formation again. So I just want you to keep an eye right there. This is the wicks can fall outside of the areas. Again, on the 3 or 4 hour chart, the wick will commonly fall outside of these trend lines. But if you're on the 3 or 4 hour, it's typically good etiquette to watch where these candles close on the 3 or 4 hour, as on smaller time frames is quite a mess. So keeping an eye on this little channel. We're going to have a huge move. Huge move coming right up. The volume is starting to increase, and whether we break out, what I'm looking for on this on the 4 hour, is this wave going to turn up? Are we going to have a buy signal on the main wave of wolfpack? That's what I'm keeping an eye on. If not, then we're going to likely continue down and retest this large trend line. And again, our support at around 18,400 is, we could wick below it, but again, watch where the 3 or 4 hour candles close. Now, if we break above this will be really good because we'll continue upwards. There's also some support here. Let me just draw this in. There is some support where we're at right now, way back here. And we already got another bounce here. We got a bounce here. This is a support line, so it's important whether we close below this line as well on the 3 and 4 hour. It'll give us a better indication of which way we're going next, and then we can take our orders and hopefully have a good day trading. So you can do with this information as you like, but I want to take your attention to another interesting chart. I've brought this up in previous videos. I'm sure you're aware of it, but just want to remind you the Bitcoin dominance chart is incredibly useful for choosing which coin you want to trade, when you want to enter trades, when volume is going to go up, when we get clean moves. I'll just show you an example. If we have sideways chops like this on the Bitcoin chart, we got a lot of mixed signals here, some strong buy signals, golden crosses, but we're in a grid. And if you are identifying your limit orders inside that grid, it's always really great. And it's important to know when are we in a grid. So we'll go to the Bitcoin dominance chart just to show you exactly how that's done, how to tell when you're in a grid market. But there are some incredible trades that oscillators can make. The weaknesses may be sideways markets, which there are other tools we can use. You can leave comments and suggestions down below. I'll always take suggestions for future videos, but take a look at this nice clean move. For example, we got one lightning bolt at the very bottom. This is actually the exact bottom. And then all the way up, we got one blood diamond, and red X at the exact top. Can't really beat that in terms of nice clean moves. So nothing beats oscillators for clean directional moves, but sideways markets, it's important to identify it when we're in a sideways market. So the Bitcoin dominance, again, just a summary of what my understanding of it is. The Bitcoin dominance chart is when money's flowing in or out of Bitcoin relative to other markets. The dominance, it's dominating the market when there's a lot of money coming in to the Bitcoin dominance, the Ethereum dominance chart. It shows you how much it's dominating the market. So if you have a lot of inflow, aka this main wave is coming up on the 3-day or the daily chart, that's when money's coming in to the Bitcoin market. And so you're going to get nice clean breakouts. And when this Bitcoin dominance is falling rapidly, we can take a look at this time period that I've identified. So on the 3-day, we got this peak. We got the pink. There's a pink RSI again. These are really, really potent on the higher time frames. It caught the exact peak, and we came all the way down. So if we look at this pink symbol on the 3-day chart, and then we go down to the daily to compare, hey, look, we got a pink on the 3-day. What do we got on the daily? We got several pinks. Okay, so which one do we pay attention to? We got, well, always obey higher time frames. They will give you clarity. And we got a FOMO peak exactly on that day as well. So I drew that in, and that was on June 14th. June 14th, money was coming out of Bitcoin relative to other markets, which means the market on crypto, on Bitcoin was going flat. And then all the way at the bottom, we got a pink, or a teal RSI right at the very bottom, along with a lightning bolt at the exact bottom here. So we can just check what happened in this time window, and I'm predicting it's going to go flat. So I laid these out before the video, but I'll just show you exactly what happened there. So June 14th compared to August 14th. Let's go to the daily on the Bitcoin chart. June 14th, right here, right towards when we started this annoying sideways market where we had this disgusting price action, where there wasn't really huge moves. And then August 14th, right here, as soon as we had a nice clean breakdown, nice clean breakdown on August 14th at the exact peak. So we could use this to understand when is there going to be a breakout versus when is there not going to be a breakout. And so understanding how Bitcoin dominates, the relationship that this chart has with this chart, they don't look the same whatsoever, but we can use them to make really calculated plays like this nice clean sweep upwards. Teal RSI at the bottom. We can look at what happened exactly on that day. So let's just look teal RSI on the daily. We had the main wave coming up and then all the way to the peak. Let's see what happened. So Monday, April 4th. Monday, April 4th on the Bitcoin chart. That was about here, April 4th. And then that was a perfect trade entry signal. Trade entry signal for this massive short. So it's important to, and if you stayed in this trade and you rode it all the way down until the dominance chart told you that the market was going to go flat. Again, it told you it was going to go flat when we had this FOMO peak, and when you can see on the 3-day chart that we had a pink RSI showing you that probably going to have a correction on the dominance. Money's going to flow elsewhere. People are going to take profits, and they're going to go elsewhere with their profits. They're going to pocket their profits and not leave it exposed to the market for too long. That would have been an incredible trade. So we could use this information to our advantage in the future. In summary, you can avoid flat markets and disgusting price action. But right here, we're just waiting to see what happens. But we're poising for a big move coming out of this cone. If we break above it, if any 3 hour or 4 hour candle closes above it, that's where I'm looking at longing or shorting, depending on which side of the cone that we break above. And that's all for the video. I will see you in the next one. Be sure to subscribe and like the video. Thank you all.